There's gotta be some kind of mistake. I didn't do anything.
I assure you there's no mistake. I'm Detective Blackwell, detective of this case.
If this is about what happened at the party, I'm telling you right now, I had nothing to do with her death. I was just...
As I said before, there is no mistake that you are somehow involved in the murder of Miss Wise. Now, tell me your name for the record.
Alright. My name is Joel Ramos.
Well, Mr. Ramos, please tell me what happened last night.
So a little while back, one of my boys told me about this party that was going to have a lot of girls. And I just couldn't resist the chance to hook up with one of them. Yeah, maybe two or a few more.
Stay on topic.
Alright, my bad. So I arrived at the party, and it was pretty fucking loud. A hell of a lot of food and booze. But food and booze wasn't what I was looking for that night. I tried to get at Sarah Weiss first, but she just slapped me and shot me down. First time that's ever happened. The second girl, though, she was everything I was looking for. I think her name was Scarlet Neil or some shit like that. Now I see her at the party, helping out her friend, and I thought, maybe I could help her out and start something with her.
So, were you able to start something with Miss Neil?
Not exactly. See, being the attractive guy I am, I kind of attract lots of unwanted attention. Sometimes it's the girls, sometimes it's their boyfriends, and sometimes it's the cops. Hell, I've even had a few stalkers before. And I met mine at that party. I'd heard rumors about her. People saying that she was batshit crazy. But hey, if she wanted me, and she was easy, who was I to stop her, right? At first, she seemed like really nice. Just a little clingy. Something I could usually handle. But she was totally crazy. As the party went on, we got to talking. After a while, she wouldn't let me talk to anybody else. Her obsession with me quickly took a sharp turn to crazy. After that night, a friend told me about what happened to her last boyfriend. Said that when he broke up with her, she started threatening him with a knife if they didn't get back together. Even tried to kidnap his dog, too. I don't know what happened after that, but all I know is I'm sure as hell not gonna get fucking involved with that psycho bitch.
And her name?
Yeah, it's,
Michelle Harmon, is it?
That's me.
Yes, according to previous statement, it was said that you also attended Sarah Weiss' party last night. Is that correct?
Yeah, I was headed to the party and meet up with Joel.
You mean Joel Ramos?
Mm-hmm.
Was that a planned meeting between the two?
No, I kind of wanted to surprise him, catch him with his pants down, if you know what I mean.
Alright, why don't you tell me what happened last night? Starting from the point where you met Joel Ramos.
Oh, it's no problem. It's not really a big deal, actually.
I saw Joel walking through the party in a hurry. I thought it would be a good chance to surprise him. Turns out he had plans with that Sarah bitch. I tried to stop that from happening, but then I saw Sarah slap Joel, so I knew there wasn't any competition there. But I still was pissed at her. I mean, she slapped my man. But then he went on to Scarlet. I wanted to stop him and give him my bid on that girl. It just didn't feel right for a guy like him to be with a girl like her.
What do you mean?
Well, rumor is that girl does a lot of drugs and is a lot of trouble. She probably has a rap sheet somewhere.
Rumors aside, what did he do after you told him about her?
Well, things got a little rowdy, but that's to be expected when playing with a man like him. Naturally, some people started flocking over, trying to see what was going on, including that druggy girl.
She came over as well.
Yeah, and get this, she tried to play the big hero by trying to break up our little fun time. Obviously, it became a full-blown argument, with people getting riled up. From the drugs she handed out, of course. She wasn't even hiding it very well. She was giving her friend or someone some kind of pills. And I'm pretty sure she carries a knife. In case someone tries to rob her, you know.
I see. And by any chance did you catch this girl's name?
Of course, everyone knows her. She's...
It's Scarlett Neal, right?
Yeah, I was at the party. I want to help in any way I can.
You were presumed to be at Sarah Weiss' residence last night at 9 p.m. Is that correct? What I would like to know is, how do you hear about the party and the reasons behind for attending it?
Okay, I originally heard about the party from my friend Sam McCall. I thought it would be a good idea to take a break from life and have some fun. We arrived at the party pretty early and got to chat a bit with everybody.
When you were chatting with these people, was anything passed around?
Yeah, there was some stuff being passed around. Look, I know I used to sell pills in the past, but this time it wasn't me.
We'll get back to that. Now, what I want to know is, was Joe Ramos, Michelle Harmon, there at the party?
Yeah, I saw him.
We all met pretty late into the party. I thought Joel was just being his usual self by trying to take advantage of another girl, but then she slapped him. Then I shot him down, and he went on to Michelle. He started to get kind of aggressive with her, so I thought I'd step in to stop whatever was going on. Unfortunately, things didn't really work out my way. When I interfered, Michelle didn't even seem to want my help and started throwing out all these accusations at me, screaming that I was only at the party to sell drugs. That obviously wasn't the case. The only time any type of drug was involved was me giving a friend Tylenol for their headache. I don't even know why Sarah invited that bitch. I told her not to, but she just had to mention the party in front of Michelle.
A couple minutes later, after the argument ended, the victim was found dead on the floor in one of the bedrooms. According to the witnesses, she was stabbed behind her back. Where did you and the others go after the argument was ended?
After the argument, I thought I needed a drink to get myself back in the game, so I headed out to find one. I saw Scarlett heading off to the kitchen, and Michelle disappeared off somewhere. I don't know.
I didn't feel too good from arguing with those two, so I went to go find my friend who was in the kitchen and asked them if we could leave early. I saw Joel Ramos with drink in hand harassing some other girls at the party. I didn't see where Michelle went.
Where was I? I felt so flustered after having to deal with that girl that I went to the bathroom to freshen up. I did see Joel after a drink, though, and thought maybe I could have another chat with him. Scarlett, I'm not sure where she went. Probably to go sell more drugs. You know, honestly, Detective, I think it was her who killed Sarah. I mean, she was selling drugs. She probably sold some to Sarah, too. Probably realized she tried to rob her instead.
I'm not totally sure, but I think Joel Ramos might have killed her. I mean, he already had a past with Sarah. From what I heard, he used to date her, but she reported him for domestic abuse. He was never convicted, but still, all the reason to kill her. My friend even told me he wasn't even invited to the party. He just crashed it, so he was probably planning to do it now.
You probably interviewed her, right? You should know how she acts. Always trying to get her way. The killer is definitely Michelle Harmon. There's no doubt. She probably knew that I used to date Sarah Weiss, and she was just so obsessed with me. She kept saying stuff like she belonged with me and that Sarah was only a distraction. I hadn't even met her before, and I knew she was real fucking crazy.
I see. Thank you for your time. This will definitely help me solve this case.